Alright, it's race 2, the second rotation for the B fleet, and the wind's picked up a bit at the moment. We got George and Jess in boat 9. Checking the wind. Minute and a half. And our other crew is in boat 1. And it's Buffy now. One minute to go. Our two boats are luffing on the line. There they go. Yeah, there's a puff on shore here, but it left the course. Wow. George and Jess are able to cross. Not quite sure where George tacked there, except he seems to want to lead the boats that were to the left of him. Maybe it was going to get bad air from boats to leeward of him previously. And he's clear now. So that's the last rightmost boat. So George and Jess are now on the right. The rest of the fleet's over here. Boat number 1 is on a nice lift from the left. Yeah, keep the boat flat, guys. Pike hard. Nice puff, they're riding across, going fast. Yeah. So it looks like George was correct earlier to worry about the left-hand side because it's filled in. Here come our two boats. So George and Jess making a play for the inside, the next mark, with the sail on port tack. The rest of the fleet's on starboard. We'll watch the leeward mark roundings there. Actually came out pretty wide. The dispute between boat 3 and 7. Yep, 3 is gonna absolve themselves. Good opening there, just in time for George and Jess. And time to settle down. Oh, watch the attack. Just worried about the left. Watch them for a minute here. Trim looks good. Yep. We'll swing over here to boat number 1. Jib looks like it could be a little tighter. I'll be able to point a little higher, jib in tighter. That was pretty smooth tack. Could have been a little more aggressive on the roll, but it wasn't slow. Nice puff there. Think about sheeting harder when you're in a puff. Work their way up in the fleet a little bit, I think. Tight racing. Okay, now I got to worry about overstanding the ley line. I'm gonna let these boats on the left inside to overstand. These boats over here on the left think they've made it to the ley line. Here come George and Jess in from the left. bit overstood, but not too bad. George and Jess just around the weather mark now. Let's take a look down here. We got boat number 2 in the lead. It's pretty much of a broad reach all the way down the leg. And boat number 1 is trying to wing it. They end up with a sail over too. Watch the lead boat rounding here. Feel the boat turn and flatten. And number 6 uses a lot of helm to turn. Use their heel to turn around the mark. There, that's good. You know, use the heel to help turn the boat. Could be doing a little more roll jiving too. Number 1 has room at the mark. Rounds nice and tight. That was a good rounding. Really nice. Good job. Didn't slow down at all. Oh, number 8 is wide. They close it off. Here come George and Jess. Nice job heeling the boat and then flattening it as they come around the mark. That was nice. George tacks for clear air. Not much to lose there. Number 1 tacks. Looks like they're clear of boat 7. Oops, starting to fall into them though. Pointing lower, going faster, but you end up in bad air. Here comes George and Jess. Nice puff and a lift on the left. The boat's on the right now in really light air, so this could be helpful. Oh, a lot of jib flapping there on number 1, but they've got a good puff. They're going to cross the boats on the right. Nice job. Picked up a couple of boats there, I think. Particularly George and Jess.